welcome back to Vacuum Do Us Part. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a fall deep cleaning. So my house is already picked up. If somebody were to come over, if I were to take the camera around, it looks clean. But today is all about cleaning those areas that you avoid. You make excuses not to clean them. You know they're dirty, and you guys are thinking of probably about 2 or 3 spots in your house already that need to be clean. Today is that day. So all the clutter's put away, the dishes are done, towels are folded. This is just focusing on those deep areas that I like to do once or twice a year. So this is a lot like my spring cleaning, but not as intense. So if you're new, I'd love for you to hit that red subscribe button, and now let's get to cleaning. So I'm going to start off by cleaning my windows, and by windows I mean I'm going to open them up and clean the inside of them and the outside of them because I don't do it often. But I want to thank Jaws for sponsoring today's video. I love their product. I love their company. I talk about them all the time. They're the only products that I pretty much have in my house now. There's not one product I don't love. They're non-toxic, they're pet friendly. The smell is amazing, but it's not overwhelming. It's not gonna just like give you a headache. It's just like the perfect balance of it. And so I really enjoy using their products. So when they ship them to you, they ship in an empty bottle. So they're not like paying for water to be sent to you. And then when you need a refill, they just send you pods, which I think is amazing. So you can keep tons of supplies in your house, but not be storing or wasting all these plastic bottles. So all you do is take the top off. This one I had used up, so it actually has a pod in it. So I'll just take that out and throw it away. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fill the water up to the line. So I think this is just a really cool way that they're doing this product, so they're not wasting money just shipping full-size bottles. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and, like I said, fill it up with water, and then I'm gonna add the pod in it, and you're gonna see the product go into the bottle, and it's gonna turn the water whatever color it is, so blue, green, orange. It is an amazing company. It's an amazing product. Thank you so much for sponsoring me today. I'm gonna go ahead and leave their link and discount code down below in my description box, so definitely check them out. Okay, now I'm gonna head outside so I can get the windows clean out there. They tend to get really dirty. It is super windy here in Oklahoma, and we live out in the country, so I feel like there's like a lot of dirt. Right now I'm just using the Jaws window cleaner, and I'm also pairing it with their window rag. It is a great combination, so definitely if you're buying one, buy the other, and it's just gonna get your windows or mirrors just streak free with no lint. And that's what everybody wants. So like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get these clean. It's nice, so when we finally have that beautiful fall day, I can open up the blinds, the curtains, and the windows and actually see outside of them.
I'll be there. Girl, let me show you. You're my one and only, like I told you. I'll be there. And if you get blue, I got the loving for you. Your loving, it thrills me.
Now I'm gonna head back inside, and now I'm gonna go work on my dining room windows. And once again, I'm just gonna like unlock them, open it up, and clean the inside. I can't clean that side of them from the outside because we have screens. I don't know if you guys have those as well, so it's just easier to clean them this way. Plus, I don't have to be out in the heat. I typically like doing this when it's nice and cool, but I just don't think we're gonna get a fall here, so I'm giving up. I'm gonna do the fall clean and just enjoy my clean windows. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one, and then I'll be heading outside.
I'll be there. And when I'm at home.
Okay, and I'm going to show you an up-close look of how I open my windows just in case you guys have this style and don't know how to do it. I've had tons of friends that are like, wait, I didn't know I could clean that side of the window. So like I said, you just unlock it and then you slide the window open a little bit, and then there's two little buttons, and if you push those in towards the center, it'll just pop forward so the whole window doesn't come out. It's attached at the bottom, but then it can at least lean back and you can get that whole area clean.
Tell me I'll be there. Your loneliness kills me, but your loving it thrills me. Won't you speak those words? I'll be there. Whatever tomorrow may hold, I know you're the one for me, child. And when we're together, my love, you give me hope and a way to cope, yeah. Whenever you're lonely, just pick up the phone.
So I know you guys have seen me clean this door a million times, but if I have my Jaws window cleaner out, it is getting clean. Between little girls and little dogs, it is always dirty, so I cannot skip on it. If I have the rag in my hand, it's gonna get wiped down. And I'm gonna go ahead and let our new puppy George out because he was watching me. And then I'm gonna head over to those windows because I like to open up those curtains, and we actually don't even have blinds on those, so you can really see through them. So I like to keep those nice and clean when I think about it, and I go ahead and give them a good wipe down.
But your loving it thrills me, yeah. I'll be there. Whatever tomorrow may.
Okay, so I finished cleaning all the windows. I tried to show you guys like how you like unlock it and then press those two little levers in, and then it'll fold back towards you and you can actually clean the inside of like the screen and the glass. I despise doing that, but it's always so nice once it's done and you like open up your curtains and you can like see through your windows. Now I'm gonna go like up top. I'm gonna be dusting for like cobwebs. I'm gonna be working on our fans, just maybe even lighting, just anything that's way up high. I'm gonna start dusting. I should do this more often. I just don't. I don't know what it is. So today's the day we're gonna get it done. I seriously had no idea how bad this was until I started doing it. For some reason, I guess I don't look up often, and it's one of those, if you come in my house, it looks clean. If you guys are watching my videos, it does look clean. There's no clutter, there's no stuff out, but we still get spiders, we still get cobwebs, we still have germs. Currently, I have 3 dogs in my house because my mom's on vacation, so it does get dirty. I feel like anything black shows a lot of dust, and a lot of us forget to dust like our curtain rods up there, especially if they're dark, so that's just one place to think of. My crown molding is another thing I forget, just because I do have to have this special tool because we have such tall ceilings for me to reach it up there, but it is just good to do, you know, once or twice a month. Or a year, not a month. A month would be nice, but once or twice a year. And now I'm gonna work on our fans. Our fans get so dusty. I don't know what it is. You know, we have a new house, we change our filters often, but those things get terrible. And I'm gonna actually show you an up close look at that little duster here in a second. Just be pre-warned, it is disgusting. Don't ever say my house is clean. Look at that hanging from there. So I definitely should dust more often. just finished doing like all the ceilings, the crown molding, the fans, all of that. I'm not gonna lie, I've been sneezing off camera. That definitely just like stirs up the dust in the house and you're like looking up and it's falling on you. But now I'm gonna work on my doors. So I love that our house is so bright and airy, but everything's white. So our kitchen cabinets and all of our doors. And I feel like for the most part you come in and you assume they're clean because my house is like decluttered. But when I start looking at them, they're disgusting. So the front just has dirt on them and I feel like the back's really dusty. So I'm just gonna kind of go from room to room and I'm gonna use my Jaws hardwood cleaner. I love this stuff. I love the scent of these items. They're not overpowering, so you get that nice clean fresh feeling and smell in your house, but they don't give headaches, and I'm just super sensitive to smells because of my headaches. And so I just love that I can use these products and my house can smell clean, yet I don't get a headache from them. And then I also love the rags. You can buy the matching set so it goes with the bottles. I think that is so smart. You know, anybody that's like OCD, when you have the orange bottle, you can have the orange rag. You know, this is helpful if kids are gonna help you or husband's gonna help you. So definitely check out these products, but I'm gonna get to going on these doors. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 rags. I'm going to take one, which is the blue one, and I'm going to dust it off, and then I'm going to spray the Jaws cleaner, and then I'll take the green one that matches the bottle and actually wipe it and clean it down. If something's really dusty, you really don't want to spray something liquid on it because then it's just going to clump up and you're just going to have a hard time cleaning it. So I just feel like your best approach is take the dry one, dust everything off, get all that loose dirt off there or loose dust, and then you can spray it and wipe it down. Like I mentioned before, I do have a promo code with them right now. It's Ashley20, and they are offering you guys 20% off your order, which is an amazing deal, and you will not regret it. You will love the products. You will almost want to just display them out on your cabinet because they're gorgeous, the bottles and the way they come. So definitely don't forget to click on my link down below in my description box and check them out.
You're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands, now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, 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 and all the things that you do. Ooh.
Okay, I have a lot of doors right here in this hallway, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up so you guys aren't just stuck here watching me clean doors all day long.
It's let you know that when you touch my hand, it all just goes away. The things I plan to say, oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you, and all the things that you do. I'm so in love with you. Ooh, it sounds so stupid now.
Okay, the doors are done. So much work, but it's always worth it. It'll be nice the next time we leave and come home and I see the nice pretty white doors. The next thing I'm gonna do, for some reason, like underneath my kitchen, kind of like, I think it's called the toe kick, gets so dirty no matter how much I like vacuum and mop, and there's always this one area under my stove that gets dirty. It's like these white dots. I don't know, because I rarely cook, but I always avoid it when I'm mopping. Like my mop can't get it, and so I try to clean it at least twice a year. Why I don't do it just when I see it, I don't know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go around here in the kitchen, and I'm gonna use my Jaws kitchen cleaner or my hardwood cleaner depending on what surface it's on. But let's go ahead and get these things knocked out. I'm just gonna grab a new rag because my other one was getting dirty from cleaning all the doors, and then I'm gonna spray my hardwood cleaner since I am right there on my hardwood floors. I just feel like that's the best thing. And once again, I love that their products are pet friendly because if you can see George right there, he's a little puppy, he's a little curious, and he's just following right behind me, sniffing it and licking it. So it's just so nice knowing I don't have to be concerned, I don't have to be worried. Even if he gets a little bit of it in his mouth, he's gonna be just fine.
You make me feel fine. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know?
Okay, that was the simplest chore I've done today. It was fast and easy. Why I put that off, I don't know. I need to start doing that more. My kitchen looks so much cleaner. Now I'm gonna head into my sofa. I do vacuum my sofa more often than like everything else I'm doing, but since I was dusting above it and doing my fan, I wanna go ahead and vacuum it and make sure there's just like no dust or lint or anything on it. So I grabbed my cordless vacuum and then I grabbed the sofa attachment or the pet attachment. We don't have any dogs that shed. Tiger doesn't shed. Even our new golden doodle doesn't shed that much, but Tug is there. So he sheds a lot, so I have to vacuum while he's there. And like I said, I had done all that dusting, and so I just wanted to make sure we got everything off of it because we have terrible allergies here and we're always sneezing. So I definitely want to just make sure this is clean. If you can tell, George is assisting me, if that's what you want to call it. He is definitely a puppy. Good thing he is adorable because he is definitely keeping my hands full right now.
I wanna hold you close. Don't wanna take it slow. Ooh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel fine. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Okay, so after a little bit of work and a little bit of help from George, I got the sofa vacuumed. Now I'm gonna take the same like vacuum that I'm using, but a different attachment. I don't know if it gets really dusty behind your doors, like when I open the door, or close the door actually, like inside a bedroom, like back there in the corner, it gets so dusty. And when I vacuum, which I vacuum like 3 times a day, I never like shut the door and get back there. So I just have a lot of buildup in each one of the rooms. So I'm just gonna take this little piece and get those areas cleaned out.
Sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. Baby, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Baby, you're beautiful. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap wrap this up by doing a real quick speed clean of like my kitchen, dining room, and living room. I want to wipe down my countertops just since I was dusting. I want to make sure they're nice and clean, and then I'm going to vacuum my floors and mop them, and then we will be done. To wipe down my countertops, I'm going to use the Jaws granite cleaner, and you can use this on all different types of countertops, marble, all of that. You can definitely look into it, but it's safe for those stones. And this is my favorite product out of all of them. I love every single product they produce. I mean, I love them, but this is the top notch. So if you can only afford one product, this is the one to get. I use it all day long. Even if my countertops are clean and somebody's coming over, I grab this bad boy out, wipe them down, so when somebody comes, my countertops are shiny and my kitchen smells amazing.
Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of town. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you.
So I'm using a new rag, just so you guys, if you're curious, I'm not using one that was on the floor, but I'm using a new rag, and then just my hardwood cleaner again, because my table is hardwood. Once again, this is just a nice cleaner for it. I like that it's not like a super polished, so it doesn't leave it like greasy or like shiny in the sense that there's like a film on top. It leaves it shiny, but it's nice and dry. You could sit down there and eat or do whatever and not feel like there's going to be a residue on you. So this is an amazing product as well.
Out while I watched it down, obsessed with myself.
Now I'm going to grab my vacuum and the hardwood floor attachment. So this has like a velvet bottom on the bottom so it won't scratch. And as you can see, this puppy chases the vacuum as well. He was not doing this until Tiger showed him. So Tiger taught him something naughty. So now I have 2 dogs that do it. He will stop occasionally, but you'll see him come back and forth. So I guess it's just my life. I'm always going to have a little dog attacking me while I try to work on my floors.
There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you. I shoot in the dark, so I miss my target. It's a time to move on, but I cannot. I shoot in the dark, so I miss my target. It's a time to move on, you know. So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of time. There's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you. 3D of you.
Right now I'm just grabbing a different attachment. So this one's made for more of my rugs and carpet, so it'll just pick up a little bit more, but it's not as hard like on my wood floors. Now I can use it on my wood floors, and I've done it before and haven't had any issues, but I like to use the velvet one just to make sure I'm protecting them. So I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum this rug, and if you notice, George and Tiger are back at it. So I don't know, I guess this is just my life. There was one time they were really starting to bother me. You guys have commented before, oh my gosh, how do you do that every time? If they're driving me crazy, all I have to do is let them play in the backyard, just while I get my floors done. But I'm just getting used to the chaos.
We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear, they will let you down, so we better stay together.
And lastly, I'm going to go ahead and work on my wood floors. It's just like the cherry on top. I don't want to do all this cleaning and then my house not feel clean. And I just feel like if my floors aren't shiny and nicely mopped, it just doesn't feel like it's done all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get this finished.
This crazy world, 'cause we got love, love.
I want to thank Jaws again for sponsoring today's video. I'm always honored when they ask me to partner up with them so I can share their amazing products with you guys. Don't forget, I'm going to say it one last time, they're offering you guys 20% off your entire order. Just use Ashley20. I'll have the link down below in my description box, and it definitely helps me and my channel out. Thank you so much for watching and just hanging out with me today. I hope it gave you some cleaning motivation. I hope it reminded you of an area or space that you need to work on this fall so you don't have to do it in the spring, or it won't be near as bad when you do have to clean it. If you liked today's video, definitely give it a thumbs up and share it with somebody that you know will enjoy it. And if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Just a little behind the scenes now that I'm done cleaning. They're just nice and quiet and tired and sleepy. And then I want to show you, I always have one space that I throw everything into while I'm filming a cleaning video. Sometimes it's Chase's closet. Today it was this room, but this is real life, guys. When I'm trying to do a video, I'm trying to keep everything dirty out of the scene. So I have to throw those in the washer. I just need to hang up the vacuum and all the attachments. I lost one of my attachments back over here. That's why that bag's pulled out, but I just thought I'd share with you a little real life behind the scenes.